Hello, air signs. This is Lisa with Inspired Art Intuitive here for your weekly reading. We're doing something new this month. We're going to do weekly readings for all of the elements. So this is from July 1st through July 7th of 2018. Returning subscribers, thank you very much for coming back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And new subscribers, thank you for finding the channel. Here at this channel, we are here to help you lead a spirit-led, whole and healed, peaceful and prosperous life. So we're going to start out with Gemini. Okay, so what do we have for Gemini for this week, July 1st through July 7th of 2018? Gemini. Here we go. One more shuffle for Gemini. For July 1st through July 7th of 2018. We're going to cut and see what we got for you guys. Okay, here we go. Overall energy for you guys. It's the Six of Swords in the upright. So you guys are kind of sailing on to better horizons, leaving behind what's not serving you. This week, you're starting to move forward, which is good. Coming into a sense of balance with the Six of Pentacles in the upright. And there are some things that are being illuminated to you that before were in the dark a little bit. And then we have here then the nine of Swords in the upright. It's been keeping you up at night. Hopefully we're going to get some clarification about those things that have been kind of kept in the dark, the secrets, and you'll be able to get past it. So your energy coming into this week is the Three Cups in the upright. This is a celebratory week. Like, this is a good thing. Things are looking up. You're feeling really good about yourself, very confident. Things are just starting to happen. You are bringing in your Queen of Swords energy. So you are bringing in that energy of like, I know I am, and I'm going to slice and dice it. I'm bringing truth. I'm bringing knowledge. I'm bringing facts. I got receipts, and I'm not taking any crap from any of y'all. Okay, so you are bringing that energy to the forefront. What could be a potential obstacle, though, is this Queen of Wands energy. So it could be a little too self-confident. Be careful about that. What's going to help us overcome that is the Six of Cups in the reverse. So, you know, looking at the past through the proper lens, right? That the past was not always the best, right? It was, the good old days were not all good, and then learning from it, okay, so that we don't really overextend ourselves here and be a little bit too confident and too braggadocious. Like, nobody likes a braggart, okay? So you have to be very careful with that, okay? You want that to strike that balance between the two so that you don't put people off with your overconfidence. I mean, speaking your truth is great, and that is one awesome thing, and you have facts and you have receipts, but please don't continue to do the way that they have been done before, but instead come out of that doing everything the way you've always done it before and being kind of overly, like, out there. And the outcome, though, is also that you're gonna, with the Devil in reverse, that I don't, you could be getting rid of toxicity in your life. This could into like a goods as well. This could be you like coming into the balance of not being codependent, not being too focused on your money, not being too focused on fun, not being too focused on your relationship, and really not having those unhealthy attachments. Okay, I see that more that you really out of yourself this week, and really taking a good hard look at yourself this week, Gemini, and coming out of it in a good spot. Okay, all right, so that's Gemini. So now we're going to do Libra. 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 What do we have for Libra for this week, July 1st through the 7th of 2018? Libra, what do we have for you guys from July 1st through July 7th of 2018, Libra. We're going to do 2 more shuffles here, Libra. What do we have for Libra from July 1st through July 7th of 2018? Actually, 1 more shuffle, Libra, from July 7th, 1st through the 7th of 2018. All right, let's cut. Libra, you are bringing in King of Wands energy, which is really like decisive movement for you. It looks like you've been feeling a little bit imbalanced and like a little on the hopeless side. However, you're being your usual cautionary self, which is okay, but also you're delivering some messages of love and stability to someone. So let's look and see what we've got for you, okay? That's kind of overall energy. Yes, you're decisive in your own way, Libra. Like, I think you want to move forward, but I'm not sure if you really are going to be able to. What's the energy that is coming in for you is the Chariot in reverse. So not like really super quick. So don't get too nervous with this King of Wands here in the upright. I think you're making your plan is what I'm hearing. It's like you're making your plan and it's still formulating. And it's starting to come into sight. Like it's coming into focus for you. What you're bringing, though, is Ace of Pentacles and reverse energy into this. So you might be feeling like you're not really going to have a tremendously great head start or new start with something, a new position or a new revenue stream. You're not really quite sure about it. And the obstacle then is the Queen of Wands in reverse, where you're actually not very, like, you still got this little kind of like, you're not showing it to everybody, but you're kind of like, not quite sure, right? Not almost there. Like, you in your headspace know what you want to do. It's like your heart space is not quite there yet. But what's going to help you is coming out of this time of like this verbal sparring and coming out of this need for like definitive victory over everything. That's what's going to help you like come out of that need for that, because I know that sometimes Libras, we can feel like that you need to have that, like, every T's got to be dotted, every crossed, every I's got to be dotted for you to move forward. But try not to need that. I mean, I feel like that's been what I've been hearing for Libra for a little bit now. Like, don't get into analysis paralysis, because if not, then what's going to happen is you're not, with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the potential outcome if you don't listen to this is that you're going to miss your opportunity for someone to come alongside of you and work with you and kind of commission you to do something great, or for you to be able to commission yourself to do something great. So why do we have this Ace of Pentacles here, please? Yeah, it's like, yeah. In order for you to have a new start, you got to come out of this time of feeling left out in the cold, which I think you're starting to. And you're going to have to go on and be willing to walk away from something. But you don't really have a lot of rest or faith in it right now. But there is someone here that wants to come alongside of you and partner, and this could be your romantic partner right now. And you're questioning whether or not this is going to be a very good, fruitful start, and you're wanting to come out of conflict with that person, but you're still feeling very burdened, and you're still keeping yourself rather aloof. Um, you got to kind of come away from those thought patterns. They may have served you in the past, but they're not serving you right now, and they're not allowing you to see things for what they are. So why is the Queen of Wands here in the reverse? Why the Queen of Wands here in the reverse? I'm concerned that what's going to happen here is you're just not going to move forward. That's the energy that's coming forward from here. You're not really going to make that commitment to it or to whatever the situation is. Be it new financial start or whatnot. You're not really willing to commit to this situation, to this person. Why is this Queen of Wands here? So you feel like if you did move forward right now, that they'd be taking a plunge, right? And kind of just jumping off. And it's keeping you up at night. It's concerning you. Like really taking that plunge and taking that movement forward. And again, here we are. You're not certain that this is going to have a good, that this partnership is good. We've got the Seven of Swords here in reverse. You're concerned that there's some secrets behind there and that this person is really withholding not just information, but they're withholding some of the goods. Okay. Now, but why is this Five of Swords here? I'm going to shuffle this deck a little bit differently. Why is the Five of Swords here in the reverse, please? Why is the Five of Swords here in the reverse? Why is the Five of Swords here in the reverse, please? Yeah, see, you're going to come into a moment, you get the water sign energy here again, the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and there's going to be some truth that's going to come out of this kind of verbal sparring. So you'll see the truth. If it's right there in front of you if you're willing to see it. And it could potentially bring you peace. But I'm not seeing that you're going to be willing to accept what's being offered to you. And that's where my concern is, that you're not going to actually come into this partnership, that you're not going to make the decision, at least not this week, to do it. Why is the Three of Pentacles here in the reverse? Because again, your overall energy is not fast forward movement, not swift forward movement for you, even though you can see that this could be very good for you, Libra. Yeah, you're still trying to determine whether or not this is a good thing for you. However, what's trying to be brought to you is the start of a new cycle. I hope I'm making sense. This is how it's laying out for me. You have some decisions you have to make. You're being offered some things. You're being offered some opportunities. But you are analyzing every bit of it. And because of that, your energy is not forward moving. It's still like very guarded. Even though the logical mind says, the King of Wands says, yes, this is good. This will work. I can see myself doing this. The Queen of Wands, your heart, is saying, no, I got burned before. I'm not sure. I'm sure I got burned. Time out. Wait a minute. And that's, you're kind of all over the place. You're not really in balance about this. But sometimes we need to take a chance. And sometimes we need to take that opportunity to kind of take that leap of faith. What's the worst that could happen? And my guess is, when you think about the worst that could happen, dial it back about 10 steps, and that's really the worst that it could happen. But this is something that will propel you to a next step, a next level, a new cycle, a new set of abilities and capabilities that you've not yet heretofore experienced, and could take you to a new earning potential for yourself, if you will let this new start happen. Okay, Libra? Okay. Libra, do comment for me, please. I need to, while we're seeking information for Aquarius, for July 1st to July 7th. Libra, please do comment. I want to know what's kind of going on with you guys. Yeah, comment for me, please. Let me know. So, Aquarius for July 1st to July 7th, 2018, please. I need, please, some advice, information for Aquarius for July 1st through July 7th, 2018. July 1st through July 7th of 2018. Overall energy for you, for Aquarius, you have a decision you gotta make. Okay, this is with the Two of Swords. And this is to get you into that next level with the Wheel of Fortune. It's a good decision that you have to make. This could potentially be very good. There's going to be a bit of a shakeup on the inside of you, though. This is an internal shakeup. Okay? Internal shakeup for you with the Tower card. I mean, it's not something that you necessarily thought you'd want to do. So you're coming into this week very burdened with the Ten of Wands. You're still feeling like you got the weight of the world on you. This Nine of Cups, you are looking around. You said, I've got some great things. I've got some awesome things that have happened. I've had some really good fruit. My Libra has borne good fruit, but it's not quite fulfilling. The obstacle is that this not being able to make a decision, or confusion. But what probably will help you here is Four of Wands in reverse. That's not, to me, not to enter into any great commitment right now. Take a little time and do some internal work on yourself so that you can begin to understand why you're still feeling burdened by everybody else's stuff, and you're not feeling free to move through this journey. So why is the Ten of Wands here, please, in the upright? And why is this Nine of Cups here, please? Okay, so the Chariot, so there's been some desire for some movement. You're desiring to move forward, but it appears that you're still burdened down, so you can't quite move as fast as you want. Eight of Cups, and there's been a decision to move away from something, to walk away from something that was probably once very fulfilling. And instead of looking at it as walking away from something, look at it as walking towards something else instead of. I mean, because then that's going to help you be able to find fulfillment in the next stop and the next stop on the journey. So why is the Seven of Cups here, please, in the reverse? Because this is a very big internal shift that's happened within you. Or you've just recently avoided a very big issue as you've come out of this kind of verbal sparring. Like you've wanted to feel like you've vanquished kind of your opponent, but it's kind of an empty victory. And so that still left you kind of come out of confusion about it, but still left you a little bit confused. You're not really sure why it all really happened to you in the first place. And then why is this Four of Wands? Why is that going to help us here in the reverse? Like, you're not quite sure why it even happened. Why did this even occur? Why did this shakeup even have to occur? Like, things were going along quite well. But, really, Aquarius, you were really being burdened down by, you're being laden down with other people's burdens, not your circus, not your monkeys. Like, you need to not be burdened down with that kind of stuff. And really not looking at this situation as this was your ship coming in, and not being ready to commit to it, going in within yourself, seeking that information, understanding that this could have been a celebratory thing, however, it just didn't turn out that way. But what's coming towards you by doing this internal work here is you're going to be able to bring something into existence that's going to be beautiful and wonderful, and it's really going to highlight your own who you are and self-confidence and all that you are and all that your glory. And it's going to require your inner strength that be kind of put on display a little bit, not overly, but put on display somewhat, and it's going to bring you into a level of abundance. So yes, this, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this blew up. I thought this was going to be fabulous. I thought this was going to be wonderful. I can't believe this happened. It's all happening for the good. Just continue to do your work on yourself and continue to do it because you're doing the right thing. Okay? All right, air signs. That's all I have for you for this week. Okay? From July 1st to July 7th of 2018. Thank you again for watching this video. Please hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell. All of my contact information is down below in the description. And please like and comment. Let me know how this resonated with you and all that kind of good stuff. And let me know, especially Libras. I really want to hear what's happening with you, Libra. It's a very interesting reading this week. I really do care. Okay? So, thank you again, guys. Thank you again. All right. So, until next time, peace, love, blessing, joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so much. Alrighty. Bye-bye now.